Ready to mosey on down to the next car? No way, dagnabbit! I guess the investigation can wait a little longer. You got it, partner. Onwards. The library car with Vector and Espy on it. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it would seem we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Do we have to invite her?
No, I bet she's gonna run ahead.
Yeah, and if we ask her for any leads, she'll probably just be excruciatingly vague.
What, Willow?
Well, dumbass route. Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. I hate her. Must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry,
Why aren't you finishing your
I'll be the
baba?
one to avenge you, and quick.
Be back.
Do.
Man, you're a patient bastard.
Yep.
All right, mate.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I see. Or, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Yep. Crocky is.
Start! I kill for a chicken parmesan right now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Victor, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me
Lord.
sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Schmuck and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? I almost said dining car. Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and SBO to stay. I probably picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge when we happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car? Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back at the casino before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered at the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to see the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckle had locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Of course,
Thanks,
neither
guys.
of those two would be the murderers.
Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post, and determine if SB was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal.
Huh. Trash.
Something's always hitting in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing there. I really thought there'd be something there. Schmuck, I said there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hitting in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? No. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Schmuck, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Well, was that supposed to be a compliment? I don't think it was.
Mm-mm.
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. The saw Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this is Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right?
No way.
Oh, brochures. There are travel destinations here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Schmuck, look at this.
Ooh.
There's a couple of maps here. There seems to be a map with the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. We have a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to the inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Not useful.
Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shows my fondness for caves.
Check out the arm.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best.
Wow. But check the books on the ground. I see you skipping over it.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. Reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. These spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. I almost just said anything.
Well, yeah. Also works.
Shadow supposedly walked through this library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock has been added to the inventory.
If it wasn't for Amy leaving doors unlocked, you would not be able to make progress.
Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll just rest my eyes a bit. Smack, no, don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time.
Please. A globe.
A globe of our marvelous...
Why am I telling you to pay attention and click everything?
I don't know. Because you're doing something?
What is you doing it?
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area. It makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? Fucking freaks.
Group.
Oh, there's Professor Pickle right there. Or at least a picture of him.
And there's a bookshelf that could have had Roach going through it. Roach? Rude. Rouge. Rouge. Rogue. Why that specific book?
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius on a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
You're
I think
welcome.
we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reads the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that it's even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong.
Autobiography. You need to learn why he does this shit he uses. He uses it as his weakness. Now interrogate these fools.
Wouldn't a manual of how to operate the train, or fuck, a manual of the train need to know how to operate it?
Yeah.
All right, first let's interrogate Vector. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Can I take your order? May I take your hat, sir?
May I take your order, sir?
Oh, yes, please. I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Oh.
Why would you show the menu to me? I didn't. Come on, Schmuck. Why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool out of me. Look, Schmuck. You made him a fool. Come on, Schmuck. Smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost?
The basket.
So, the both of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Schmuck and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO was really reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
You know, the more I think about it, the hardest person to pin the murder would be on the fucking poet guy. Because he literally turns invisible in the game, if I remember. He has invisibility powers.
He does.
...
What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
Tails is still like, what the fuck?
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to USPO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Eggman's autobiography, a recipe book.
SPO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book it might be. Schmuck, could you help me out? Alright, Schmuck, what book do we think SPO may have been reading?
The menu.
The menu. Ha! Some detective you are. Seems like that was the wrong choice. What book could SPO have been reading?
Alright, fine.
This manual. A manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Think. Time to play Game Boy.
40.
Have fun. Oh, you usually have multiple rings if you move left or right on those line ones. Also, jump over those.
Ah, damn it. Ah, shit.
You fail.
Yep, I do fail. I fail hardcore.
Surprisingly, not that low, but yeah.
Both grasping. You were both grasping. I knew it. We got this, Schmuck. Let's try again. How is it playing this? It's much more harder than the detective work.
Because it's just pick choices until you get the right choices.
Ah, shit.
This
The lighting's really throwing me off.
Excuses. Go. Yep. Just don't get hurt now. Yep, you're good.
This is actually more stressful than anything else. There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place.
Uh-oh.
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SPO. A butcher and a poet? Friendship can form anywhere. I don't think I like it.
I hate it.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Schmuck, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on?
362. See if you read all the way. I doubt he read that much of the book.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself.
He read that.
Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question. Schmuck, hit him with another one. Oh, okay. Which page should I choose?
231.
What was the Mirage's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged with a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Or allergic to the train.
If you're over the age of 65, you can have refunds?
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Fuck yeah, fucking what?
Last one, Schmuck. Let's see if SPO can go 3 for 3.
Page
Gotcha.
1. Fuck. 402.
What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligence data processing system. It works to tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for the guests. I remember this. The train has autopilot, but it can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test?
Menu. What are you doing?
Doesn't matter.
No.
No. Why? Because I said so. I hate to say it, but no. Just goofing, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed. Said no to my face. Now I wish you reeled with fleas. Did you just rhyme a curse at me?
Rude.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murderer does sound a bit suspicious even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose
How could you?
SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Uh-oh.
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Schmuck? He always puts me on the spot! Okay, Schmuck, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading. But what? The lock.
The menu.
A menu.
Don't hit the menu. No, it's...
Not sure what you're trying to say with that. Don't waste my time. Not sure that was right, Schmuck. What evidence do we have that shows someone else didn't SBO reading? Shadows. Lock? Please, pray tell. What this has to do with anything? Rough, Schmuck. Let's get our argument together.
Here you go. Have fun.
Shut up. 50 rings!
Yeah, I do better. That was better. Oh, you had to jump there. And suddenly you're doing worse. It's just a red line of doom. Don't be afraid. Don't get hurt now. Don't get hurt now. Careful, Chaos. Careful, Chaos. Careful, SpongeBob.
Patrick, I'm already done with the stage.
Oh,
No, it's my turn! Just completely breaks the game.
punches it in knuckles.
Shadow walked through the library card to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. I like how Vector's like, SBO, is there something you need to tell me?
You're supposed to be the smart one.
We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice. I didn't know Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I guess it's SBO's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the cars and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear schmuck, one that I would love for SBO to solve.
The fact that he can go invisible.
That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't know a Shadow passed back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
You think?
I must have avenged my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. What if you weren't here for the Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading and didn't, or did he somehow vanish not to notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do?
Tails. But you choose. Oh, never mind.
No, I can't interrupt Tails when he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Schmuck, my favorite beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers on board this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old people soul to get sued.
Wow. I don't know if you'd get sued over this.
I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another?
The map? Duh, the only one not used. Menu.
Ah, fuck, that's not quite right. When Shadow returned to the library car, SBO and Shadow didn't see each other. A piece of evidence helps explain that. I guess that little
The other
area-
map. Don't pick that up.
Maybe the library?
Yeah, the library map.
How to get my thoughts in order.
Oh my gosh, Shrek is learning. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. 69!
That
I can't
item!
congratulate you anymore.
The-
That item!
The library map? Oh. Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this path, the way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this point, because a bookcase is in its way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you've never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. Ooh, we did it! Another pair of alibis. Validated! Dog dagnabbit.
Dagnabbit.
Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out at the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him a heck, and if you see any meat chopped up, say the word. I've got you. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose. While doors keep getting locked, tick tick tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our I almost just said defective abilities.
Our defective abilities.
Our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, schmuck. Let's see what's next.
Maybe you'll work at some point.
Hang in there. I'll let you say it one last time, Tails. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all these great books a little longer? Just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in the library.
The mystery calls! The mystery calls!
Okay, the investigation continues.
What the fuck is this chow? Hey, the arm's gambling.
All the stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. Fuck yeah!
Fuck you and fuck yeah!
Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? All right. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part of purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. All right, well, it's a Faberge Chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me that you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman could have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already. So everything's well taken care of. She roped me onto the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in the safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let's see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us to the room holding the Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Chow egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Schmuck, do you have an opinion on this? It's time for a 5-figure discount.
Stealing is for squares.
Stealing's for squares. Yep, go over that one. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. Oh, fuck you. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I ever heard someone say. No way. My cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. All right, I'm in. I'll help. Well, I suppose if Blaze and Schmuck are in, let's get that Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both in the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Are you fun?
I like how Tails just figured just like, huh?
Wait, what?
Access to look at the Tails drawing right at the top there.
Oh yeah. Bingo.
Access to the Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard? Distract the guard. Bribe the guard. Oh, we got a motherfucker attack this mother guy.
What the fuck? I fucking attack this mother guy.
I can't say I'm comfortable attacking the Chow. Let's keep violence to a minimum, shall we? Less fun, but I agree. Let's think about it again. Attack the guard. Attack the guard.
Fucking guard.
Okay, it doesn't say anything if I just keep repeating it.
Nope, doesn't change.
Damn it. Alright, well, we gotta distract this motherfucker. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Schmuck, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. I'm gonna be a casino. My poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracted the security guard? Well, it's gotta be Rouge, I suppose. Of course I'll distract them. Who can resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being a distraction makes sense. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again.
Blaze?
Think you can distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Your voice is so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Ask the Chow about their partner and kids. Push a bunch of chips on the floor. Well, he's right beside the crane machine, so... Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Pick their pocket.
What rafters?
Does Chow even have pockets? I simply ask for the card.
Yeah, just ask for the card, man.
Plus, there are no raptors, I think. Picked our pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Especially when he's having a drink like that. Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Schmuck, what's your plan?
There's a drink without a toaster.
Guard over.
There's a drink without a toaster.
Blaze's spouse.
Ooh, that's a nice alternative.
Drink without a coaster, pretend you're Blaze's spouse, or push the card over. What do you think?
I don't know. Pretend you're Blaze's spouse. Fine, whatever.
Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you're just far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting, you give up far too easily as well. We'll have to work on your fortitude. I say we'll try something else.
Push him over.
Drink without a coaster. Or push him over, fine. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. That child's low to the ground. It won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it would bring a want to attention to us. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Let's think of something else. Absolutely vile. I can't think of nothing worse. We literally said...
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was pointing out in the first place.
Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. That guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we pop some apple cider, celebratory dance, sing victory
a cappella. Sing victory a
Now
cappella.
that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling?
With their eyes bulging out.
High five each of them! Have Tails disable them, tie them into a big knot.
High five each of them.
The end of those arms are claws. I'm not touching them.
Oh.
High fives aren't given away willy-nilly. They're to be cherished. I don't think my hands will survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. They all humored my suggestion. How oddly polite of them. Anyway, have Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathize. Imagine you're not in pain. Pretend there is nothing wrong.
Wow.
Let's cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect.
Oh, hey, it worked.
If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. All right, let's see what's up that elevator. That was it?
And there we go.
I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it that far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we can claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Chow egg.
Gold.
Gold, 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 gold.
Gold.
No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter the code in the blueprint and find out, Rouge. Honest, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow! It's here. Haha, I have it!
Why does a train have this? And also, would the guy appreciate it if you just helped him steal their treasure?
Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg. You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. She set off a bomb!
Why is it a bomb?
Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret? Because each egg is a bomb?
Why would they?
I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rouge! Fine, but what do we do? Where do we put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Oh my god!
To chaos control the aid away. Then Rouge kicks the aid. Ooh,
Where'd
that
you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter. We need the chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it!
Let Rouge kiss the aid.
It's as they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Twist it again. Great idea. Stop! That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Toss the egg in the elevator. Eat the egg. Not with that egg salted. What? Really, Schmuck? Probably a poor time for jokes, huh?
Throw it and lock it in the safe is probably the only option.
Rock the egg to sleep. So you think the egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea guy.
This is it. Let's finish.
Tell
Let
the egg
finish
stop.
thinking.
Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. I placed set the egg on fire.
The egg upside down. Open it up to see if there's wires to cut. Imagine it's actually
Schmuck,
colored
what's
wires.
the thing it gonna do? I don't know. Try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Set it on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosive shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, Smug? Maybe.
Is it actually letting you go through every option before fucking...
All right, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this.
Oh my god.
Stop on it. Just how I like my egg. Smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. The tails cool down with his tails. Cool the bomb down with their tails, like a fan. Worth the try. I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan.
See if this wires.
Match it against the wall. All right,
Take one for the team.
Rouge. We should probably think of a different plan.
Take one for the team.
Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am a hero. No, Schmuck, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they wanted to do, who are we to... Stop. The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. The body's too scrawny to contain any sort of blast.
Fuck you.
Let's rethink something else quickly. Let's finish. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We'll need to dispose of the bomb, Schmuck. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Schmuck, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual.
Flashback.
Okay, what's efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robot arm can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Did that page actually help?
Unless that was the same answer for all of the pages.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Those robotic arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg! It opened! It's hollow! Not a bomb at all! You both really were onto something. Phew! My. Well, that one goes... That's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Yeah, and look what's inside! Wow, look at that sparkle! And it's so heavy, too! The final secret to the Chow egg is a Chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary! Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold.
Cursed necklace.
Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them? As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go.
Not before getting all this gold.
No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they did the drink coaster feed okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now Rouge. She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled Chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. I have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, schmuck. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very
Talking
least,
about these arms, I'm gonna think they're the murderer.
things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They are very versatile. Trash bin. Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh? Did I hear an O? I've actually believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See? It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married.
Stop
It's about
talking.
caring, dedication, and persistence. That sounds very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. Schmuck? Schmuck? Is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be.
Let me die.
That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every Poké Chip I've personally seen has an Eggman mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here.
That's how he gets his money.
That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised then. Dr. Eggman has built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I never actually sat down to play any for fun. Well, want to play Jack? Ready for some Hold'em?
Play some Hold'em.
I don't know how to play that. I don't
It's
know
easy,
how to
me
play
too.
either.
You.
It's easy, let me show. Schmuck, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. I don't know how to play that either. Well, they say the same thing about blackjack? Yep. Should I give the slot machine a try? Let's play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Do I see if you do it again?
Do it again.
Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do it again.
Something tells me this is just a repeat. Unless it finally changes.
Sprock, what do you expect will happen if you keep playing?
Hey.
Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. But maybe next time I'll get it.
Yes. Keep going.
Big money, big money. You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. What do you think? Gotta get worried here. Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. Well, I lost.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the sunk costly fallacy? The sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment will be much more beneficial. Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason.
All right, big money, big money.
I'll be over here when you decide you're done.
Keep going. Keep going. Please tell me he just forces him off at some point. You're doing this for your own health.
Oh yeah, Tails is just absolutely done with me.
You should move on and then start doing it again.
Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Yeah, let's go.
Now do it again. Now do it again.
All right,
Did
Tails,
it actually
come
just disable the changing?
Yep.
Yeah, it really did. Okay, fine.
Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take you?
Can I take you, Woody?
Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. We could tell. You sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're very animated person. Wow. Alright, we gotta manually check for their alibis now. Do
Okay.
you think you can get over your alibi again for us, please? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car. When we went to our separate ways, I scoped out around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let me see here. 14,000 credits?
This is bullshit.
That's an enormous payout. How did you? I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. Oh. Jackpot.
Big money, big money, big money.
Nice. No cheating. Twinkle Park. Alright, all that's left is Rouge. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Now for your alibi. Do you think you can go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her on Chow Egg Hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for blueprints. I walked back to the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support your claim? Listen up. Plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly have the time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate your answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. Maybe after a few more games. Don't let this unsolved murder slow you down.
That big money, big money. That big money, big money. I guess we should move ahead then.
Fine.
Oh, you did. There's just nothing new.
Let's do it.